guys, Mark here again, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, you love cars, DIYs, and anything car related, please consider subscribing and check out my playlist. On today's video guys, I'm going to show you on how to remove the cluster panel for your Hyundai Eon. This is what do you call this? The reason why you want to remove your cluster panel, just in case you wanted to upgrade it or check for busted LEDs. Basically, I'm referring to the LED lights inside the cluster panel. So just in case you wanted to replace the busted LED, if you're familiar with soldering, iron, etc., or if you want it professionally done, you don't need to pay for the charges for that person to go on your place. You can just bring the cluster panel there to have it replaced or repaired. This is how you do it. All right, so for this DIY guys, you don't need to have like special tools. All you need to have would be your hand and some socket wrench. So first thing to do would be to remove the top cover on your dash that's covering the cluster. Let me just place you guys right here. So this is actually just being held up by some clips on your dashboard. So let me see if I can do it one hand. You know what? Let me see if that's hard. All right, so all you need to do guys for this one is just using your both hands, just pull this whole thing out of the top cover. So I'm gonna use both hands, and then sorry. Okay. You see? So that's the top cover. You just need to use both hands to pull that out. And then you should see the screws that's holding the cluster panel in place, which would be this one, and one on the other side. And you should be able to pull the whole cluster out, and there should be sockets right behind it. After that, you can remove the cluster itself. So some prefer to like paint the interior. If you prefer that, you'll just need to pry out the locks on the cluster panel. Just be very extra careful because this one is really brittle, so it might crack, and that's another problem. Okay, so just be very careful when working on the lens. So I don't have any reason for me to remove the cluster, so that's basically it. If you want to upgrade the lights on your car like that, you want it to change color, everything, so you can remove the whole cluster. So for you to return the cover, just in case you're done with the working on your cluster panel, all you need to do is basically align the cover like that and just push it in place like so. Okay. Okay. Okay, so just make sure that there's not any gap in between, so that's looking good. All right, and that's it. All right guys, and that's how you remove the cluster panel on your Hyundai Eon. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, please click that subscribe button. And again, this is Mark. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope to see you guys on our next video.